Assalamualaikum, peace be upon you. So today's video is going to be a review on bamboo toothbrushes along with a little tutorial or recipe that I use to make my own toothpaste. So for the bamboo toothbrushes, the reason that we decided to switch to using bamboo toothbrushes is because normal toothbrushes are not only packaged in plastic, but they also are plastic themselves. And if there are just so many people on the planet and each one of us uses one toothbrush, let's say every 3 months, those toothbrushes are piling up somewhere and they are never going away basically because they're not being recycled. And again, plastic can't really be completely recycled or reused, and so they're basically sitting on the planet and they're not going to decompose into anything. Like, they're not going to turn into soil like other things are able to. So avoiding plastic toothbrushes is like a big deal basically. There are many statistics that talk about how many toothbrushes are produced per year and how many just go to landfills and basically sit there for we don't even know how long. And so really the transition of going from plastic toothbrushes to bamboo toothbrushes is not only a fun experience, but it is also very beneficial for the planet. It's also really nice for us because when you're brushing your teeth with a bamboo toothbrush, it just feels cool. It's cool and it looks cool. So let me show you the packaging first. I got these. There are a lot of different companies that sell bamboo toothbrushes, and they're all really nice and stuff like that, but I wanted to make sure that the toothbrushes that we bought were going to have bristles that, or like the brush part, that is also biodegradable. I didn't want to get like a bamboo toothbrush but then have the brushes not be able to be biodegradable. So what I did was just reviewed a couple, or I went through the reviews of a couple of different companies that make the toothbrushes just to double check and make sure. I think there are a couple who make the brushes to where they are recyclable, but you have to have a type of like location or something in your town to take the bristles to, and I didn't think that I had a place like that in my town, so I just wanted to be safe and make sure that I got something that is biodegradable. So I found this website. It's called Planet Essentials. You can find their products on their website, planetessentials.com. I will leave the name of it and the website at the bottom of this video. But anyways, I think they also are sold on Amazon, possibly, so you might be able to find them on there. But anyways, they come in a lot of different colors. I think there might be like a tan color, a blue, a green, and a pink to choose from, which is really nice because a lot of the other companies just had like a plain bamboo brush, so that kind of makes it a little bit colorful, as you can see. So I chose pink for myself and green for my husband, and we thought they were really cool. The brushes are green as well as the bottom part, and it says Bam Brush at the bottom. And then on this one they're pink, and so they're pretty cool. Mine erased where it says Bam Brush. We've had them for a few weeks now, and as you can see, the brushes are still really nice. I mean, they're not like brand new obviously, but they're okay. So they're supposed to last up to 3 months as a normal toothbrush would, but I'm pretty sure you could use it for longer even if it doesn't, even if you have had it for 3 months. But anyways, I was really I wasn't really worried, but I was kind of like curious to see what type of packaging it would come in, and I was excited to see that it came in a paper package along with this little paper baggie. So it was inside of this little paper baggie, and then it came in this, and this just says their name, Bam Brush, says the color of it at the bottom, or at the side there, and yeah, so it was really nice. I was super excited to get them in the mail. I love ordering things that are useful like that and getting them in the mail, because it's just such an exciting process to find a package at your door full of toothbrushes. So yeah, these are the brushes. The only problem that I've had with them is we we're keeping them in like a normal toothbrush holder that people would use, like, I don't know, just the typical toothbrush holder where it has like the holes for the two brushes to sit inside of. And so ours is made out of ceramic, I believe. And so I guess after we were using them, when we put them into the little ceramic holder, the water left over would drip down to the bottom and accumulate. And so then there was like water at the bottom of the cup, which then made our brushes kind of start to become a little bit like molded. If I guess it was becoming molded, but it was basically like fading and stuff like that. And so I decided to just keep them into a little jar like this, just because it's clear, you can see the water building up if it does build up, and then that way you can remember to change it, and so, or to throw it out and like dry the container before you put the toothbrushes back in. So that's the only problem that I've had. I don't really think it's a problem with the toothbrushes. They look a lot better in a jar anyways, just because it's cute like that. But yeah, so I'm really, really pleased with these. I think that we will continue using bamboo brushes, and it's nice for the planet, and it's nice for us. It feels cool, and they look cool, especially in a little jar. So there's my review. Now I would like to show you guys the recipe that I use for toothpaste. There are a few different recipes out there. There's a bunch of people who have the recipes on their blogs. There's some in books, there's some on their YouTube channels. However, this is sort of a recipe that I feel a little bit more comfortable using, just because of trial and error. So the first time that I made the toothpaste, I used baking soda and essential oils. I used eucalyptus essential oil, and I'll tell you about that in a second. And then I also used some coconut oil. This is coconut oil, if you have never seen or heard of it before. And coconut oil is probably the coolest thing ever. I love coconut oil so very much. However, I do not like it in toothpaste. Let me tell you why. When I made the toothpaste the very first time, it worked fine and stuff like that. It was a great consistency and stuff like that. However, when you use oil in toothpaste and you brush your teeth, then for some reason the oil ends up sticking to like the sides of your sink. So any type of dirt that you wash off, like, I don't know, let's say your hands were really dirty and you wash your hands, the dirt tends to stick onto the sides of the sink a lot more when you are using something like coconut oil, because the oil just sits on, or just like lines the sink, and then the dirt becomes attracted to it. So you will have to clean your sink a lot more often. I'm not sure if other people were having that same issue, but that's what happened with mine. So maybe I'm just a little bit lazier than others, and I don't really feel like cleaning my sink more often than I do currently. That could be part of the situation, but anyways, I just decided to not use coconut oil in the mixture. The coconut oil does make it a lot more soft and stuff like that, so instead I use water just to make the baking soda a little bit smoother, because another option too is just using straight baking soda, but I like to add some type of liquid to it, because I feel like straight baking soda is just a little bit harsh, and it's kind of hard to get it to spread and stuff like that. It's just a little bit more of a hassle in my opinion. However, it might work for you. So oh, and then let me tell you about the eucalyptus. So I thought that eucalyptus would be something, I don't know, I like the smell of eucalyptus a lot. However, same with the coconut oil, there's just times that you use it and there's times that you don't. And in my experience, you should not use eucalyptus oil in toothpaste. It does, I guess, freshen your mouth because it has that little bit of a minty flavor to it, but there's just something in it that it just started making me feel like I didn't want to brush my teeth, because I hated the taste of it. And if I don't want to brush my teeth and I don't brush my teeth, that's a problem. So I decided to use peppermint oil, because that's safe, it's peppermint, it's in like every toothpaste probably. So I'm just gonna stick with peppermint oil instead of anything else. That works. So what I'm using today is just a little jar, something easy to keep in your bathroom. And then I have the peppermint oil, of course. This one is from Now Essential Oils, and it is 100% pure peppermint oil. I'm not sure if you can see it there, but that's the oil that I'll be using. And then I have a little jar here with about 4 tablespoons of baking soda. And then I have another jar here with just some water. So I'm going to take the 4 tablespoons of baking soda and just pour it into my container. Also, I forgot to mention that the baking soda that I am using is from the bulk section of our co-op, so that way I didn't have to buy it in any type of plastic container. You just scoop it into your own container and it works perfectly. So we're going to take some water and add it to the mixture. Just a small bit of water. You want to mix, and again, just make sure that it doesn't become watery, because that probably won't work very well. But you just want to have it be like a pasty consistency. It doesn't run, it just drops basically. You can see it there. And then I'm going to take my peppermint oil and add about 15 drops of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And there's no harm in tasting it. Sorry, I think my lighting is getting a little bit weird. The sun is kind of going in and out, but that got a little better now. But anyways, you can taste it. There's no harm in doing that because it's just baking soda and water. But yeah, you can taste it and see if it's minty enough for you. But you just mix it up a bit, and then that's basically it. It works perfectly. It works just fine. It's a lot healthier for you. Normal toothpaste, there's just so much in there that we don't know, like we don't know what the ingredients are. I mean, I personally don't know what those ingredients are. Also, like the majority, probably like 99% of toothpaste are packaged in plastic, which is what I'm mostly trying to avoid. But of course, along with my health concerns, I just don't want to be using items or things that I have no idea what the ingredients are in it. So this is simple, it's basic, it makes you feel good when you're using it because you yourself made it. It feels awesome. So I hope that you will take the time to try it. Also, if you do end up using any bamboo toothbrushes, please do let me know how that works for you. And hopefully you'll see me again soon with some more information for you. Oh, I'll see you again next time. Bye!